everybody, it's me, Agnes. I'm just wondering, are you tired of me already coming every single day with some kind of ideas, or I'm doing good? So as you can see, I would like to do something with that frame from a Dollar Tree. I bought it originally for a different project, but again, I changed my mind because I was missing the pieces, and that's what happened. So as you can see, I'm going to use, a painter sticks, but I've been doing that project with also with the popsicle sticks. So all what I'm trying to do here is to simply dismantle. See, that's how good those Dollar Tree frames are. Things are popping. I should dismantle stuff, but it really doesn't matter. So what I'm trying to do with um, tough little cookie over here. Um, need help. Um, so here we go. I'm taking this apart and trying to change the background of it. I usually I actually use the frames to frame into another bigger frame, but I did not have the one. This one is just a unusual size. It's a rectangular, but it's just on the longer side. It's just made in China, so it's a completely different um, metric system. And the reason why I actually chose that frame was because the front of it had that rustic feel. So, I mean, that was the bigger plus for me. So, as you can see here right now, I'm trying to measure the size, measure cut my paint sticks um, to a size of the, buckerboard that it was on that frame. And it's actually easy. I see, as you've decided, I'm not going to really even keep measuring that. It is just simply when the rounded part starts, that's where I should be cutting. So I'm just taking my chances and cutting them away. I did not really want to bore you that much, so now look at me. Every video, I am getting better and better with my not editing skills. I'm just simply stopping my camera and speeding up the work instead of getting me and yourself busy as we're looking at the video. um, so all what I'm trying to do here now is to create a little bit of interest. This is like trying to put a wooden board. It's sort of imitation of a shiplap, but it's really not. But So what I'm trying to do is just simply get the pieces glued on to um, to that cardboard that is on the back as close as you can. And because I've done this project so many times, and I had six of those frames, I know that I should not be starting to glue right from the beginning, because those boards are um, again, as I told you, a completely different size. But at the end of the day, whatever I left it off at the beginning, um, it's going to be covered in a frame anyway. So here we go. See, I'm trying not, it's really, I should not even glue it, but just for the extra support, um, I like to do that. But sometimes, if you're lucky, you can put the a paint stick right into the back of frame, but not with this one. See, I was just literally missing maybe inch altogether to not be able to use the hot glue. But it's actually a fun process. And as you can see, they're just a little bit uneven, but it really doesn't matter. What I usually do is, the frames that I usually get from the Dollar Tree are those wooden ones that I can dress up all around and make them even bigger. And I usually use the white paint when I paint my wood sticks. Sometimes my husband brings me the wood shims. That's what I like to. I put the burlap on the back of it. It just all depends. But guess what? I cannot even imagine that I'm not going to even tell you what I'm going to do. I am actually surprising myself that I am actually continue to do the same thing. But either way, so we are done. And now, this time, for my purposes, I would like to stain this those paint sticks. And what I usually do is, you see, as I am blabbing again, a paint all over, because I do like to, this, those were actually fairly smooth. So what I'm trying to do is just simply blab this off, as much as I can, create, darker spaces, darker shades of stain, or I am like literally the artist when I'm looking at the camera right now. But so then now what I do is, because it is a water stain, I simply wet a bit my paper towels, and I am just simply wiping it as much as I can. See, and I actually do like the way it looks. It does look like it's Now here we go. I didn't blab it enough. But this is what I really love. I love to simply have that old school look. Here we go. See, as and the way wet paper towels really help. Not wet, but just like damp paper towel help to um, get all those get all that stain distributed and wiped off. And I do like to have it on the darker side. Um, that's what happens. See, and now I'm just simply wiping it off, um, the excess of it, and I think I'm done. And this is going to actually look good. See, we're putting into it's dry, so we can put it back in a frame, but without no glass. Just simply snap it back as it used to be, and then we can start our project. What I usually do, those is I make the signs. I uh, print out or just use the wooden letters and whatever. But it's again, I didn't have it, so I decided to, guess what? Use, as I was yesterday looking for material for a project. I digged so many um, leftover pieces of yarn that I was on a mission all day today, figuring out, see, this is the piece of a scarf that I was doing for as a gift that I actually is useful right now. So I'm doing that piece that I don't need anymore and creating something different. So as you can see, I outline, and I am positive you saw me doing that. I outline the heart. I cannot believe this. I'm doing heart again. But yeah, I guess. I mean, I've never decorated as much for the Valentine's Day, but I guess I'm doing it this year. Maybe this one I'm going to actually give it away, do it on the page um, as a giveaway. Maybe that's a good idea. So stay tuned. Hopefully you're going to like it, and we're going to figure out maybe later on some kind of giveaway of that frame. So what I'm doing here is looping. I love the details, and I am positive you already noticed. I love lace, I love details, I love dimension, I love interest. I love simple, but I love it simple with the detail. So yeah, the frame actually has that goldish rusticy look to it, and it's already giving a lot of interest. So I in this case, I am just going to simply um, stay simple and try to loop my yarn, leftover yarn. See, this time I don't think I have to worry that I don't have enough, but here we go. I'm trying to loop my yarn into the heart shape. I don't know if I showed you that already. I think if you watched my previous videos, I've done something similar with um, the can when we were making planters, but the loops were wider and more swirly, and I was doing that with twine. This time I am doing it with yarn, and don't worry. And what's so good about that project is that those loops, what I'm making them small and big, and I'm making them overlap each other. I don't really hot glue every single move of my yarn. I just simply dab it, because I do like to have that flowy feel to the heart. I don't want it to be a heavy duty. So that's what happens. And I guess I'm on a mission because I have four different frames. So now I'm going to finish them similar way and create a little accent wall in my actually on the staircase. I do have a perfect place for that. I'm going to create that then. But see, as I was doing the project, I decided that it's easier since I am not the youngest over here. I decided to simply outline with a dab of hot glue and my yarn the actual shape of my heart to make life easier, so I can literally follow um, the outline of the heart, so my looping is going to be more fun, and I guess I'm going to be contained. See, here we go. I promise I'm not going to bore you until I finish. I mean, this was actually, that project would have been actually perfect for a live video where, as I'm doing this, I could have talked to you and interact with you. But I guess now, I mean, I'm getting, you know, we're going to interact as we both watch. So here we go. I'm just adjusting all this. But in the meantime, tell me again. I'm so curious. Where are you from? Where are you watching my video from? I'm curious how far my video goes, and if you like what is happening right now on my video, if you do not mind sprinkling my video so more people can see, I would really appreciate. As a small business owner here, it is a business sort of. I appreciate every share of my video. My post means so much to me. It just spreads a little bit of more awareness about me and my page. And I hope you're going to help me out a bit. So here we go. See, uh, I'm getting ready to see. Here we go. I'm looping and looping again, and I don't know if you can see it right now, but I am actually looping it over the actual circles that I've made. I'm not really worried that that the wooden board is showing through that wood, because at the end of the day, everything will be um, all covered up. So as we're watching this, um, tell me, how did you find my page? I'm curious. Was the Facebook the one that actually plopped my page in the front of you, or um, it was just through the friends? Or I'm just curious how all this works, because to tell you the truth, um, since I started on the January 1st doing every single day my little video, my craft videos, um, I see so many people going through my page that it just makes the music to my heart. But I'm just curious how all this works, because I'm so new to this. See, now I'm going to speed up a bit. As you can see right here, as I'm trying to fill up that little hole that um, was created by my little loops just not being, um, not touching each other. So here I go with what I like to do is, I mean, usually, and I don't think if I don't think I mentioned that at the beginning. What I like to do is I like to um, start with the bigger circle when I loop, and then overlap that big circle with the small ones to create more dimensions. See, as I do this, I notice that some things are sticking out too much, so then I just literally add a small tiny dab of hot glue to keep it all together. I mean, I've done this, that craft does not fall apart at all. Just actually looks alive. It looks like it's flowy. I think I'm getting sick. I am like so stressed out, and see, now I'm trying to figure out, should I put the little flowers on the side, but I guess I'm not. Next project. Do you still want to see some Valentine's projects? Since I'm in the mood of doing them. I have no idea what happens to me. I've never done them. I do one or two, but maybe now I'm going to do something with the vase, or something with the fireplace. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just wondering, do you still have a Christmas tree um, in your house? Because I still do. I'm actually thinking to leave one of my trees, um, that I actually have on the staircase going down to the basement, all year round, but I do not know if I am going to like this. I don't know if I should leave the lights on it. I have no idea. Never left a tree all year round, but that's the flat tree. So if you're curious, how that tree looks and how I made it, just simply go on my blog and type in the search box, flat tree, and you're going to see actually a lot of ideas, not only mine. I was the part of collaboration with other bloggers where every single one of them was showing their ideas, and their Christmas tree. So make sure to go on my blog and check. And then if you are there, please subscribe. So because whatever I do here on a Facebook page is not necessarily what I do on my blog. So if you do want to stay in the loop, um, go on my blog. It's just.perfectpiece.com. It's actually all the links are in my about me part of my Facebook page. You can easily find me and look at this. And I'm just curious, do you leave a tree? Do you actually decorate a Christmas tree for the Valentines? I mean, I cannot even think about it, but it's so tempting. And it's not because I don't want to pick it up and put it away. I'm just going to, because it's actually a nice night light um, on the staircase. But I do not know how I feel if I'm not going to destroy the whole spirit of Christmas next year. I don't know. I'm curious to hear what you think about that. But as of right now, I still have my trees, and I am this weekend. Well, no, Friday most likely is going to be the time. No, it's actually Friday is tomorrow, that I am going to, um, I guess, put it away. So see, as you can see right now, every single time I stop, that means is that I do not like something, and I am just trying to figure out what to do and what to add, um, to make it more interesting. And as you can see, I already did the loops on that side, and it seems like I wanted to add more dimension to my heart so it's not that flat. So I'm still going back to that side and looping it all over again, but with the smaller loops. This is me, and it's just so funny because when you actually do the project, it just seems like it's a common, it's just normal that this is how it goes. But when I observe myself now doing it, um I guess I forgot what I was thinking. So I know what I was doing. I actually did not like how outlined the heart is. So I decided to simply use the piece of yarn, since I have plenty of it, not like yesterday, and outline once or twice, but I guess I'm going to only do it twice here, the heart all over again to make it more clear. This is me and those little details. See, that's why my page is named Just That Perfect Piece. It's every single thing that I do. It's in my mind, it's got to be perfect, but it's never perfect. But it doesn't matter. It's just got to be perfect as I'm doing it. But I do have to tell you, I do enjoy my stuff, and then a year or 2 years later, when I dig into the box and look what I've done, I literally laugh at myself. The same thing as I did with my blog. When I started my blog, it was back in June of last year. I had no clue what I was doing. I was just simply writing because I was writing. And then I go back now, not that I am an expert now, but at least I know more. and I had no help whatsoever. So now I go back and I laugh at my own post. But you know what? I always say it's I never erase. I try to correct it. I try to fix. I try to add something on, but I'm going to leave it because that's how it was. So here we go. I'm done. I found a little bow from some kind of project that I didn't, I guess, use, and I think we are done. So here is a little close up to how this looks from the side now. Oh, it's blurry. Oops, sorry. From the front, again, it's another good pictures because it is in my craft room. I hope you like my little project, and thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.